Now, back to more of Behind the Scenes at the Hanover Theater. And your host, Lisa Condon.
Thank you all for listening. I'm excited to be here with Justin Miles. He's with Tap Dogs, Dein Perry's Tap Dogs, which is coming to the Hanover Theater April 11th through 14th. So we've already had a couple of days underneath our belts, and this is a very exciting show. I don't know that words can really describe it, but I hope that Justin can try. So welcome to the program.
Hey, thanks for having me. It feels great. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. You know what I think is very, very cool? Is that tap has become such a high-voltage sensation. And that's, according to Time Out New York. You guys are part of the reason. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's great. Yeah, even though Tap Dogs has been around for, we're going on 24 years now with this show. It's a modern-day tap dance show. And it is a sexy show. It's they say it's the hottest show on legs right now out in the world. Yeah, for sure.
Well, I have to tell you, I had a hard time picking just the right quote from the media to describe your show because all of the adjectives had to do with pulsating, exciting, throbbing. I'm like, okay. How am I going to describe Tap Dogs to our subscribers? And by the way, I have to give a little shout out and thank the generosity of Commerce Bank and Reliant Medical Group who have sponsored your run here at the Hanover Theater. So I don't think that they're telling everybody that it's a high voltage sensation.
Yeah, I mean, every day, normal walking Joe thinks that they hear the word tap dance and they think, okay, 42nd Street, top hats, cane, tux, a tie, like soft shoe, Nah, that's completely taken. Everything you thought about tap, and throw it out the window. Tap Dogs is an Australian-based show. It has rock and roll in it. It meets theater. It has comedy. We're dancing on a construction site.
That's cool.
With six guys in the front just going to work. I mean, we're actually going to work. It's not just like, then here's the Tap Dogs. No.
But wait, I have a question. Could you do that if you needed to?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Did you ever take the tap dancing time step classes?
Well, yeah, I've grown up. I grew up in my mom's dance studio in Maryland. A couple of the guys actually have grown up in the similar kind of aspect of tap dance. We've danced since the age of 2 or 3.
Right.
And it wasn't until like the 90s where I actually, where I was a teenager and I was like, man, I don't know if tap dance is a thing for me. I mean, I grew up in a small country town where, there was lots of football and lots of construction going on, and tap dance was not even heard of. But then I saw this show called Tap Dogs, guys wearing flannel shirts and tank tops and jeans, just going to work on a construction site.
And they were cool.
Boots, and it was awesome. Yeah, it inspired me to want to do tap dance professionally, and then here I am. 20-some years later, I'm actually in the show and I'm doing it, so it's great.
And awesome, I bet your mother could not be prouder.
Oh, she's very proud, and she's been to about 100 shows now.
That's so awesome. I don't know if you know this or not, but we have a conservatory that's also associated with the Hanover Theater. It's the Hanover Theater and Conservatory for the Performing Arts. So we are all in when it comes to arts education, performing arts, and dance of every genre. And very excited. We have a big cult of dance enthusiasts in this area, and I think that you are going to have the audience going wild, and our subscribers are going to love it too.
Oh, we can't wait. I can't wait. I know that there's a big dance community in that area as well. I've actually come through there on some other events with myself with like tap festivals and conventions, and it's very big there. Dance is very huge there. It's thriving.
It is. It is. It is. And you have a natural crowd of fans that are going to be loving Dein Perry's Tap Dogs. So how did you get involved with this particular show?
It's long story short. I saw the show on VHS back in the 90s. Goes to show you my age. But I actually saw it at the National Theater on Washington, D.C. My mom actually took me to see it. And about a year and a half or so later, I went to Buffalo, New York to audition, actually on this Tap Dog stage. And I got a phone call there shortly after. It says, "Hey, we got an opportunity for you to come join us on tour. Would you like to do it?" And I think I learned this show in like 4 or 5 days. Usually it takes about a week and a half, 2 weeks for a brand new cast member, but they didn't have that kind of time. So I came in to the stage, to the theater, and learned it really quick. I mean, it was on the fly type stuff. I think I actually hit the stage not knowing 20% of the show like left over. So it was pretty interesting.
Wow.
Yeah. It's rock and roll, man. That's it. I'm telling you.
So let me ask you, if you had a nugget of advice for an aspiring dancer or performer, what would it be?
Follow your heart and be nice. Just be nice. You can't be rude in this world. You got to be a nice person, and just follow your heart all the way, man.
Oh,
and
Justin, that is awesome advice. We love nice people here at the Hanover Theater and Conservatory.
Yeah.
You will find that out for sure. Anything else you want to tell people about the show before we have to take a quick break?
I just bring the whole family out. I know sometimes it's a joke sometimes for us, but the wife brings the dad to the show. He doesn't want to be there, and then he ends up liking it more than the wife and the girlfriend. So they're just like, "Hey, okay, calm down. Okay, we thought you weren't going to like it at first, but now you're a big fan." So truly that happens because again, it's an all ages show. It appeals to the mass audience. It is on a construction site. There's rock and roll involved. You have a good time. You will laugh your butts off. And we're building scaffolding where we build a set from the ground up. So I promise you that you will have a good time. If not, come see the show. If you don't have a good time, come see me at the stage door, and we'll have a conversation.
Well, my daughter and I will be there Sunday night. This show plays through April 14th at 6:30 p.m. is the last performance. We do still have some tickets available, and that's at the Hanover Theater, spelled with an RE.org. So, yes, you're right. The whole family is going to enjoy it, and we're not just saying that because it's a milky version of something. The whole family is going to enjoy it because it's feisty and athletic and sensational.
Absolutely, and it's only 80 minutes, so you're gonna get in and out. It's like watching a movie. You're gonna sit down, you're gonna watch it, you're gonna be boom, you're out. Before you know it. It's not like you're gonna be leaving at 11 o'clock at night. So we'll leave you hanging. We'll love it. You'll love every minute of it. I promise.
Oh, I can't wait. Well, thank you so much for your time, everybody. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this quick break here on WCRN AM 830.